Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos, and today we're looking at converting from standard form of a linear equation to slope-intercept form. So this is standard form. We have ax plus by equals c, and the a, b, and c are all regular constant numbers. Okay, so that's what it looks like in standard form. Okay, we want to convert it to this: y is equal to mx plus b, where the m and the b is the slope. So for this example, you got 1/2 as the slope and b is the y-intercept 7. So we want to convert it so we can use the slope in the y-intercept in future problems. So what we're going to do is follow the same rules that we do when we solve any other equation. And we want to do the inverse operation and work backwards to solve for a particular variable. But the thing with literal equations, which are equations with more than one variable, you gotta indicate which variable it is so you know what you're solving for. Well, with these they don't indicate, but because you're converting to slope-intercept form, you always gotta make it be y equal. So you're always solving for y. So let's take a look at this first example. They just wanted to put it in slope-intercept form and make sure you simplify all the fractions. So here we have the y, and we're trying to solve for y. So we're going to subtract 3x on both sides. Okay, now you're going to bring down the 6y is equal to negative 3x plus 36. So I got 6y is equal to negative 3x plus 36. What I did is put that negative 3x in front of the positive 36. Okay, so it could look more like that y equals mx plus b. Okay, now my next step is to isolate the variable further by dividing 6. Now when I divide this 6, I'm dividing on every term to the right side here. So I got negative 3 over 6 plus 36 over 6. Alright, so negative 3 over 6 doesn't come out even, so I leave this negative 3 over 6, but 36 divided by 6 reduces down to 6, right? Now, remember it says to simplify all fractions. Negative 3 over 6 can be simplified, okay? So in order to do that, you have to find out what number goes into both 3 and 6. And in this case, the number that goes into 3 and 6 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we're going to convert negative 3 over 6 to negative 1/2. So you see how I wrote it over here to the right, and the only thing I changed was this fraction from negative 3 over 6 to negative 1/2. So in these other problems, we're just going to go ahead and just do that step, going from after I divide to simplifying the fraction. Alright, let's take a look at another example. So we're going to solve for y. So I'm isolating this variable right here. So I'm going to work away from it first and subtract the 2x on both sides. Then I'm going to bring down negative 2y and set it equal to negative 2x plus 12, moving that negative 2x in front. The 12 doesn't have a plus sign, but it is positive, so I put a plus 12 here. Now what we want to do is just divide off the negative 12. And you still want to keep the same rules that you do when you divide by a negative here. 12 divided by 12, but negative divided by negative is positive. 12 divided by 12 is 1. So that leaves me with 1y. And then negative divided by negative here is positive. 2 over 12 doesn't divide out even, but it does simplify to 1 over 6x. And then over here, 12 divided by 12 is 1. Positive divided by negative is negative, so I get negative 1. And again, that negative 2 over negative 12 simplifies to 1 over 6. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and solve for y still. We've got it moved to the first term, but you still solve for y, and you want to work away from it. So the first thing we're going to do is add 3x on both sides and not subtract the 3y. We're going to do the 3y later. It's always isolating the y. So now that's going to give me positive 3x. Put it in front here. Put that 12 behind it. Now we're going to divide by 3. 3y divided by 3 is equal to 3x over 3 plus 12 over 3. The 3's cancel out, leaving us y. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. And that's it. And you could put this 1x, but because it's x, you don't have to put that. Alright, next we're going to put the following equation of a line in the slope-intercept form, simplifying our fractions. Same thing here. We're going to isolate the y. We're going to do the opposite by, instead of subtracting 4x, add 4x. Bring down the 8y is equal to 4x plus 24. Now we're going to divide by 8 on every single term. That's going to give us y is equal to 1/2 x. The 4 over 8 reduces to 1/2. 12 over 8, 24 over 8 reduces down to 3. And like I said, that fraction, make sure you simplify the fraction. On Delta Math, it won't take it unless you do. But that's it. That is putting the following equation of a line in the slope-intercept form. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.